Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? My caramelians. My apologies for being late. I was trying to get some stuff done. Get breakfast for my son. Like I was on the road, y'all, like rushing this morning. But thank you guys for being. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh gosh, everyone is here. Everyone is here. Thank you, mods. I see y'all, Linda Gamble, Bell Wilson. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Caramelians, for being here. Oh my God, there's so many that I can't even go down the list. Everybody that's in the building, good morning. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started. Let me do my other light, baby, because I want y'all to see me, honey. Yes. Yes. All right. Woke up this morning to snow, y'all. Go figure. I looked out the window. I was like, oh my God. So it snowed last night. I was like, wow. I knew something was going to happen because it was like super duper cold out. So yes, we have snow here. I was like, wow. So yes, honey, we have some snow. Anybody else get snow? Anybody else? Anybody else besides me get snow? Anybody else? Okay, snow. We see you. We see you. All right. So we have some very interesting things to talk about this morning. Let's get to it. All right. So, as you guys know, you guys have probably already seen the video where Martell takes the kids out to see Christmas trees in Huntsville, Alabama. He's out with the kiddies. You guys know that he has the kids for the week of Christmas, all this week. Melody will be doing Christmas with the kids. I think she said the 31st, she'll get the kids and they'll celebrate Christmas with her then. Okay. So yeah, so they're spending, I think they were with Martell for Thanksgiving too. So they had both major holidays with Martell, which I think that kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should have split that time between the two of them, even though it was his week. Maybe, he should have split the time with Melody to allow the kids to be with her some and then, kind of go back and spend time with him as well. But he had the kids out in the freezing cold. Little sugar mama was crying, baby, because her hands were cold. He didn't have no gloves on her, mind you. She did have on a coat. And some of the other kids too, they were complaining about being cold and their hands were cold. I'm going to show you guys the video here in a few so that you guys can see, for those of you that did not get to see it. Martell also spoke about the fact that he bought the 3 older kids iPhones. I said, here his ass go with these damn phones. Now, Mel already said that she already had her house scanned for the, devices, recording devices and all that. So it's no coincidence now that she done came out and announced that she, got this new alleged man, honey. Now Martell out here buying iPhones for the girls. He want to be able to track and know what's going on with Melody. I think he want to know where the kids are, where Melody is at all times, because he know if the kids is with Mel, then he gonna know where Mel is. Be tracking them through the phone. I said, you ain't slick, Martell. You are not slick. And the oldest daughter had already told him on the video. She said, Dad, I didn't want no phone. She said, I didn't want no phone. He done went and got her damn phone anyway. So the oldest daughter, boss baby, and Tank got iPhones. He bought them iPhones, you guys, for Christmas. I said, now, and y'all know how much an iPhone costs, right? Okay. I said, now you done bought 3 iPhones and you still ain't bought no damn clothes. You still wearing the same clothes that you were wearing 8 years ago, still squeezing in them bad boys, and still trying to wear tank shirts, walking around here with these tight ass clothes, but you got money to be spending on 3 iPhones and the kids telling you they don't want no damn phone. He's like, well, I bought your phone so that you can talk to your parents whenever. Well, they're with you one week and they're with mama another week. If they need to talk to their mother when they're with you, then you call them on your phone and let them talk. Like, it's simple. Okay. And Mel already said she bought the kids burner phones. So whenever they need to speak to him, then they can call him on the burner phone. All right. He doing the most. I said, that's no coincidence. You ain't thought nothing about no damn phones for these kids up until now. You ain't thought nothing about it until Mel said, oh, I got a new man. So he was sitting at home, honey, listen to that Shantae Moore, honey, that Shantae's got a man. He said, oh, Melody's got a man at home. Y'all know the song. Melody's got a man at home, and he's so good to her. So Martell was like, maybe, just maybe, I'll go out here and get my kids an iPhone so that I can kind of see what's going on over there. Since Melody won't let me in the house, damn it, I'm gonna send some phones over there in the house. He think he's slick, so he gonna put some iPhones in the kids' bags and take them over there and be trying to listen in and record and track where Mel is. You ain't slick, Martell. You ain't slick. We see you. We got our eyes on. I got my third eye. On you, Martell. Yeah, so he's in his feelings about Mel having this new man, honey. So he's like, what can I do to get in the house? Now she won't physically let me in the house. So I think I'll go out and buy 3 iPhones. I know I ain't got no damn clothes to wear. I know all my shit is tight. Okay. All my clothes is fitting like Speedos at this point. So I think I'm just gonna take, my Love and Marriage Huntsville check that I just got, and I'm going and buy 3 iPhones, I know my lights are gonna be cut out next week. I don't give a damn. We got glow in the dark pajamas and some candles. We're gonna light some candles around that bitch. At the end of the day, I need to find out what's going on up in that house. So I'm gonna spend my last $3 on these iPhones. That's what he did. So he spent his last $3. That Johnny Taylor, he was out there on his Johnny Taylor and spent his last $3 on his iPhones, honey, for these kids. So he could be stalking Mel. We see you, Martell. Yes, we do. We see you, Martell. But Tara. So yes, he took the kids, honey. I thought it was a nice thing to do. But granted, the kids kept complaining that it was freezing damn cold outside. And you could tell it was cold. Like you could see the frost coming from their mouth. Like I said, little sugar mama, honey, she was just wandering around. He was so focused on the live and what everybody was saying. Kind of like Ariane do whenever she's home with little Knox, honey. So he was focused on the comments and what everybody else had to say, while little sugar mama was just kind of roaming around eating snow. And they were over here by like a little lake. And I was like, don't you need to be watching her before she wander off over there by the lake? Like, bro. But anywho, I'm gonna show you guys the video so that you guys can get a gist of what it is. And then we're gonna move on and I'll give my commentary on it. Okay, for those of you that did not get to see it.
Don't fall. I asked you to please stop. Oh no. Which way y'all want to go? Which way? We're gonna pick which way. All right, let's go. Now this is what the snow for, Martell. Snow fights. Snowball fights. Yeah, snowball fights. Let's do a snowball fight. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, y'all? Merry Christmas. Day after. Happy New Year if I don't come back on live. Guys, I'm here in Huntsville, Alabama, and we got some snow today. And I got stuck up on the mountain. So y'all trying to hit that with some snow? Y'all want a snowball fight? Yeah. All right, I'm down. So y'all never been to Huntsville. This is my beautiful downtown. Well, y'all really can't see that good. This is downtown Huntsville. Y'all see the beautiful water right here. Baby, your hands are... Lonnie, come back this way. Thanks for telling me that. It's nighttime, but we wanted to stop out here at the park. I remember coming out here as a little boy. I was Milani's size. I was her size when my mom used to bring me out here, but it was nothing like this, though. So if any of y'all been to Huntsville, or if any of you guys have been to Huntsville for years, you would know downtown has never looked so beautiful. Look at this. It has never looked so beautiful. Look at y'all see this? We got some snow today. Today. Baby, oh, why your coat not zipped up? Let's zip your coat up. Milani, not so close to the water, sweetheart. Here. Hold this. Tell everybody hi, Mariah. Let me zip your coat. Hi. Ooh, I'm freezing. Hi, everybody. Stop! Mariah, I keep telling you. Mariah, don't. Mariah, get up. Son, get up back. Oh, yeah, snow. Mariah got him good. Got him good. Oh, in your coat. Yes. Get her back, son. So, snowball fight, all right. Okay. Y'all see that? Oh, again, guys, if y'all ain't been to Huntsville, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna get you back. Now that the snow. Hold on, Ryan. If I fall, I'm gonna get you, sweetheart. Hey, so my kids growing up, They're kids now, so if they throw something at me, it's gonna hurt. But Malia, she's flicked it though. She can't aim.
No, I have no.
Your hands cold?
Help me.
Her hands are freezing. Oh. That's how it is when you're picking up the snow, baby.
That's you.
Oh.
Daddy, my hand is freezing.
I don't know if she got a good shot at me or what. What, babe? What? Your hands are cold? All right, give it to me. Let me hold them.
That sugar mama crying because her hands are cold.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
They feel better?
We're downtown in Huntsville.
Milani's hand got cold from picking up all that snow. How was y'all Christmas? Come on. All right, guys, don't pick up any more snow. Come on.
Dad, I'm just using.
All right, let me read some of you guys' comments. Boss baby? Who's boss baby? Malia's boss baby. Listen, let's clear it up. Malia, my 6-year-old, she's boss baby.
No, I'm boss lady.
Well, she said she's boss lady now.
I've been boss lady.
You boss baby to me, baby.
Then I'm boss lady.
When did you change to boss lady though?
Like a year ago.
A year ago when you turned 6?
Yes. We just study on the ice.
Oh Lord, Mariah, she. Oh my gosh, she said it's sturdy. Where'd they come up with a name like that? Oh, your hands are so cold. They are. So my breath kind of hot, so I'm blowing your hands. Milani, put your hands in your pocket. Come up here with Daddy.
And he's telling her put her hands in her pocket, and she's still crying because she's cold.
I should be reading these comments, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. I know. Let me hold both of them with my one hand. There we go. How'd it feel? So, guys, I went out a little late today to get the kids' phones. I got all 3 of them cell phones today. iPhones. What cell phone is it? iPhone is a cell phone, son.
The cell phone is like Samsung.
No, cell phone is an iPhone, whatever, right? But listen, anyway. So it's go ahead, let's make it. Make a snowman.
Over here, Mariah.
So we went up on the mountain to get the phones, and we was up there for a couple hours. Y'all know Verizon, so slow. Oh my gosh, I'm up in there about mad, like Jesus. So with all that time, all this snow accumulated over our city, and all the roads got blocked off. So
good morning, everyone coming in.
Come downtown,
good morning.
go through downtown. I said, hey, let me stop downtown and look at this beautiful. It's so beautiful down here. Again, this is our downtown Huntsville. And I know you guys know me from the TV show, but I guess I'm the only one on the show from Huntsville, Alabama. This is my city. This is my city. And if you guys ever been to concerts or anything like this, this is the our civic center. Who gonna make a snowman? Don't get too close to the water. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh.
Stop, Mariah.
Mariah, I said no more snowball fights, sweetheart.
I can't get over that.
Milani, scoot back. Hey, guys. A few years ago, my son, Martell, he was doing, he was spinning right here, right? And he fell into the water. He's the only person in my 40 years I ever seen fall into this water. Him. Tony Chu, hello. Let me see. Hold on, where am I? Yeah, I don't know where this Hey, listen, you guys should come over here, Milani. Come up here, Daddy. You guys should want some snow in Texas. Snow is beautiful. Malia, Milani, come up here. My 2 youngest want to run toward the water.
Then when y'all falling, what kick them around.
Oh, you okay? You okay? Dust yourself off. She just fell. The little water pipe just got her. Come here. You okay?
My shoes got
Hey, come over here. Let's stomp your feet off. It's okay. Let me hold your hands, sweetheart.
You see, guys, look at my feet. My shoes are not drunk.
Hey, do like this, Lonnie, so it won't melt into your shoes. Keep stomping.
My shoes, you see?
She just took a tumble, y'all. Good job on not crying, baby girl. Let me see the other hand. Let me warm them up.
Now look what I made.
What you make?
Look, it's a shoe print.
That is so cute, sweetheart. What you gonna do with it? You gonna I was gonna say you wanna keep it? My hands are getting a little cold. You guys wanna go across the bridge?
Yes, sir.
Again, guys, this is downtown Huntsville.
They were out there for a very long time.
It has grown.
The kids were complaining. Let me pause. The kids were complaining because it was so cold. They were ready to go. He was ready to just stay and continue. Oh, so this is Huntsville. Oh, and this is the Christmas trees. And the kids were like, "Damn, it's cold out here, Dad." But continue.
So they still got the Christmas trees up. So Merry Christmas to you guys. I am from California. Never been in Alabama. So is Huntsville one of the safest cities? Yes, Huntsville. Not only one of the safest cities in America, but it's one of the best places to live in Alabama. And it is it's ranked number one. I say in the top 5, but I think it's the number 1 place to live in the United States right now. I got you, baby. No whining. You good? Just hold Daddy's hand. I got you. I warm them up.
She's still complaining about her hands are cold.
And this bridge has been here since I was a little boy. Since I was Melania's age, down there whining. My mom used to bring me down here.
She's cold. He's still talking. Oh, this is Huntsville. Sugar Mama still crying because she's cold.
And guys, okay, baby, I'll warm them up. Okay? Just hold them.
She said she want mommy. Sugar Mama said she want Mel.
Hey, baby.
Who can make the best
Are they really cold?
No, sir.
Oh, you good now? Oh, good.
Dad, can we do a competition?
That look good. Something else.
Snowman? No, my favorite. Dad.
So let me make sure.
I want to do a competition.
Douglasville, Georgia. Y'all should be getting some type of snow. Hey, let's go down this way, sweetheart. And take your hands out your pocket, Martell, just in case you slip.
Dad.
I mean, going down this little hill. That's all. I'm listening, sweetheart. What's up?
Can we do a competition who can make this best snowman?
All right, what does the winner get?
The winner gets one of those chocolate things, those little chocolate.
Oh, y'all ate one already, sweetheart. The Klondike bar.
But still.
Whoever build the nicest snowman tonight, right now, can get half of a Klondike bar.
Yay! Yes.
So they still got the Christmas trees out.
Yep.
Let me read something. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hello from Nashville. What's up? Red Nappy? What's happening? No, we're not used to snow. We get it every now and then, but we don't get snow every year. But it's a beautiful thing, though. You guys, you think it's a beautiful one?
Yes, sir.
Well, your hands are so cold.
Dad, we need to make the snowman.
Well, we're gonna make it, sweetheart. Y'all find a place where we can roll some snow up.
In the trash can. Ew!
Mm. Yeah, the snow is beautiful, though. I think God should bless us every winter with snow.
Every winter.
Give us something, make sure that we feel every season. They're over here playing music. Oh, y'all hear the Christmas music? Come on, let me hold your hand.
Yes, sir.
Let me hold your other one, too.
Dad, we should go over there.
So I gotta hold both of her hands to make sure they don't freeze.
How about get us some gloves so they don't freeze?
So they're playing music across the street while the Christmas trees are lit up. You guys stay with me, and we can cross the street and look at the Christmas trees, the illuminated Christmas trees. But again, we stopped out here downtown. Are you good now? We stopped at downtown because of all the roads were closed and stuff like that. And I said, hey, we might as well. Malia, not too close to the water, sweetheart. Because if you fall in, who gonna get you out?
Me, not me.
The person who can't swim.
I can swim.
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna need somebody to save me, but I'm gonna have to be like a duck. I hope that's like.
All right, we're good to go, y'all.
Yeah. Wait, don't run. No,
All right, so let me let y'all see this. Go ahead, come on, cross. So this is beautiful that we do every year around Christmas time. Special Christmas for me. Did y'all dance a little bit for Christmas? Come on, guys.
We need to go somewhere and make us filming.
We are jamming.
Oh, you got music. I gotta stop it because it's music, y'all. I don't want to get dinged. And he's just singing right here with them. Don't own the rights to this music. Let me go on and say that. But anyway, and then he goes on to say that he loves family. Family means everything to him. He wants to have more children. He goes on to say that. And then he takes them to another spot at this little park where he says that he had a special dinner there a few months back with somebody. I don't know who it was. Like, why would you be telling the kids that? Obviously, it wasn't their mother. So why would you be telling them that you had a special dinner there with somebody like months ago? Like, that was irrelevant. So the fact that he's still saying he want to still have more children, that was kind of alarming because family means everything to him. That's what he went on to say. But long story short, the kids were out there for a very, very long time. They were complaining about it was very, very cold. And they were really, they were ready to go. Little sugar mama, she started crying. Y'all heard her say, I want mommy. She wanted to go home to mail because she was like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, it's cold out here. Like, it's literally cold. She was wandering around just doing her thing. And he was so focused on live, kind of like Ariane is. When she's on live, she's not kind of watching the kids. She could have easily slipped in the water. Yes, the other kids are there, but she just wandering around. She was eating snow. He kind of got on to her about eating snow. Like, why are you eating snow? Because you're not watching her. You're supposed to be her dad. This is your week with the kids. You're supposed to be watching them. And why would you take them out there in freezing temperatures like that? Yes, it's beautiful out there, but it's also cold. Why would they not have on any gloves? That's my thing. You buying iPhones, but you skipped over some damn gloves to take them outside in the freezing cold. And it kills me with him that he just feels like he always has to video and take pictures of the kids to show that you are this great dad. But really, you're not, sir. Why would you have your baby out there and she's screaming and crying because she is freezing? Like, take her home. It was the middle of, well, not the middle of the night, but at night. And everybody knows that at night is much colder than it is during the day. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I cannot with him. Like, it irritated me watching him out here with the kids at night like this when they really should have been home. They could have probably, you know, walked out there maybe during the day or something for a short time to go look at the Christmas trees if that's what he wanted to do. But I was just like, that's just team too much, Martell. Thank God little Knox was not with him because all we would have heard was screaming and he would have been all over the place tearing down every damn Christmas tree out there in the park. Okay, he probably would have took a little swim as well because y'all know his little wild behind is not gonna stand still. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that little sugar mama, like I said, she was ready to go on home, honey. She was over it. And like I said, he was so focused on what everybody else had to say and or what they thought. Okay. Yes, so let's move on past that. What do y'all guys think about him talking about he bought these phones for the kids? Like I said, his oldest daughter said she did not want a phone, that she wanted a laptop. She wanted a new laptop, but he said, no, you guys get a new phone. Yeah, y'all can get an iPhone. And I already told y'all why I felt like he was buying the iPhone for the children. Was to kind of track Melody and know her location and probably have some type of recording going on in it. But who knows? But honestly, if I was Melody, I would have told him that it's something that you should have ran by me as their mother because maybe I didn't want them to have a phone yet. Okay. The other daughter is 6 years old. Why does she need an iPhone at 6 years old? Boss baby is 6 years old. Why does she need an iPhone at 6 years old? The oldest daughter says she didn't want a phone. And then Tank, he bought him one as well. So why do all three of them need an iPhone? I don't understand it. That was a waste of money. Okay, I felt like he had a motive behind it. You did not check with their mother. Melody needs to turn them phones off as soon as those kids come back home. She needs to turn those phones off, put them up somewhere. And when they get ready to go visit him, then y'all take the phones and y'all use them over there. If you want to call me from daddy's house on your phone, then that's fine. But in terms of coming home with those phones, they need to be turned off and she needs to put them up somewhere. And that's just how I feel. iPhones, you can use it to track. And you can do some of everything on the iPhone. And he knows that. That is why he chose the iPhone versus a little flip phone for them. If you just want them to be able to call you, then a little flip phone would have been suffice. But you want them to have this high-tech stuff so that you can have some control and know what's going on otherwise. So that's why he chose it. He ain't slick. He is not slick. So you're pretty much forcing a gift on your children that they really didn't want. The amount of money that you spent on getting an iPhone for them, you could have bought them way more stuff individually in terms of what you spent on this. I own an iPhone, the latest iPhone. So at the end of the day, it costs money. Hundreds of dollars that you could have spent on clothes, toys, or ask them, kids, what do you guys want for Christmas? Most kids can tell. They're at age where they can tell you what they want. So you took it upon yourself to be selfish once again, Martell, and get what you wanted them to have to benefit you versus them. Okay. And then you want to bribe them again, telling them, oh, you could do this for half of a Klondike bar. Can you go learn for a Klondike bar? What would you do for one? Definitely not learning to go read. Definitely not go get some counseling. Definitely not go better yourself, Martell. Y'all, he irks me. He sends me. Have your kids write out a list of what they would like to have for Christmas. If you're going to spend up all your love and marriage Huntsville checks, at least spend it on something that they would enjoy and that they would want. They didn't want no damn iPhone. You wanted 3 ways. You bought 3 iPhones. You wanted 3 ways to be able to be up in Melody's business. And I hope she saw the video, and I hope she does not allow them to use that phone at home. Okay. And maybe she needs to tell them, leave the phones at his house and just use them over there. Okay. She got phones at her house, I'm sure, that they can use. She already said it, like I said a while back. She already bought the kids flip phones so that they can contact their daddy, because when she was using her phone to do it, then he was tracking her and putting all type of devices and stuff, trying to see her messages. And yeah, she said it at the reunion. Y'all remember? He was all up in her phone reading messages through some type of tracking device thing that he had on her phone. And she had to keep changing her phone number because doing some snaky mess that he was doing. And I was just like, Martell, it's a hot damn mess. So at the end of the day, Mel, if you're watching this video, honey, please make sure that you check your kids' book bags and bags that they're bringing from Martell's house, so that you can make sure that you don't have any unknown devices in your home that you did not approve for your children, because I'm sure she did not approve for them to have no iPhone. Furthermore, I saw something else that was kind of disturbing, and I posted it on my community wall, where I saw that Martell was allowing their daughter to go shopping for the very first time by herself. Now, she's not a teenager. And a lot of people, some people in the comments were saying, well, it's fine. He was parked outside. It is not fine. This little girl his oldest daughter, Mariah, has been seen on television. She's pretty much well known, I'm sure, in Huntsville. You know, people know her there. She should not be going anywhere alone while he's sitting in the car, especially with trafficking being the way that it is. She is, come on now, she is not a teenager. She should not be going anywhere by herself while he's sitting in no car. It only takes 1 second for somebody to snatch this child, and then you will be sick, and Melody will be sick as well if something happened to this girl at the end of the day. Plus, it's cold outside. Why does she have on shorts? That's another thing. Okay. It's another thing. Let me show y'all the pictures, just so y'all don't think I'm making stuff up. This is her leaving out of the store. Okay. He's sitting in the car. Shorts, mind you. It's cold, mind you. Look at her getting into the car. What sense does that make, you guys? This is her. Now, she looks as she could be a teenager. She is not a teenager. She is not a teenager. She is not of age to where she should be going anywhere alone without supervision by a parent. Now, he was so worried about Melody and who Melody had watching the children and who was around his children. You're not watching your children. I just showed y'all the video where he was out with the kids looking at Christmas trees. You weren't watching your children. You had them out by a lake. You had to keep turning around saying, hey, don't get too close to the lake. You weren't even watching the little baby who could have wandered off, because kids are fascinated with things like water. It only takes a second for her to have been over there and slipped in there. And you saying, if you slip in there, who's going to get you out? I would hope you would if you're their father. And they get on my nerves with this whole, this is what he says, Mariah shopped for the first time by herself, and I made pancakes for the first time in my life, which they looked horrible. And he said that we both did amazing. Okay. So this is him admitting that he allowed her to go shopping for the very first time by herself. Just so y'all don't think we're making up stuff over here. Okay. And then for you to allow her to go shopping in shorts in winter weather. Okay. Now, had Melody done that, he'd have been all over social media posting it, downing her as a mother, ready to run back to court, ready to, you know, trying to be snatching the kids up. Look at that. Long sleeves and shorts in the middle of winter. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. I don't understand it. Okay. So then he had to get on to little boss baby, because y'all know she's real sassy like that. Further down in the video, you guys didn't get to see it, where he was telling them to, let's get ready to go over the bridge, go this way. And she was saying, I don't want to go that way. And then she kind of mumbled, I'll do what I want to do. And he heard her. He said, excuse me, hold up. He said, I know that we're on live, but you don't get to do what you want. Like, he checked her ass on live. I get it. You being a parent. You do have to tell your kids you can't talk back. That I do get. But in terms of his parenting skills, like, I would not have had my child out in no freezing damn cold. First of all, no hats. They should have had on hats in addition to their, you know, hoods. They should have had on gloves as well. Really, they shouldn't have been out there. But if you're going to have them out there, you need to have them dressed for the weather so that they don't be out here sick. That's too much for me. I was watching that like. And then the fact that little sugar mama started crying to the point she was like, look, you're not getting it. So now I want daddy. I mean, I want mommy. I want mommy. That's what she's saying. Daddy, I want mommy. And he just kind of skipped over that. Y'all saw how he kind of skipped over. Here, give me your hands. I'll warm your hands up right quick. We caught that, Martell. She know, obviously, little sugar mama knows who the better parent is, okay? Because she knows her mom would not have had her out there on that BS like that. Okay? But yeah. Go, sir. But everybody, all these pick-me's like to stay in his comments with the whole, oh, he's such a great dad. Oh, Martell, you always have your kids. You're such a wonderful dad. Okay. Okay. All right. But yeah, kids were doing, they looked like they were having a good time, but it was just too much for them to be out there in that type of weather. So, y'all know I always like to show proof over here when I'm showing, whenever I'm talking about stuff. Okay. Let me make sure we got all that. But yeah, so what y'all think about him getting them phones? I really feel like he's really trying to be pressed on what Mel is doing and trying to be tracking her and seeing what she's doing. That's why I said, when Melody, honey, I applaud her for doing the things that she is doing. Honestly, I would not be telling everything that I'm doing, because you know how Martell is. Like, he honestly is unraveling behind the scenes, regardless to the things that he's saying that he ain't checking for Mel and he don't care what she do and he wants her to move on. He really don't. It's always the opposite. I said it the other day. With guys, with boys, it's always the opposite. Whatever they say, it's always the opposite. I don't like you, I don't want you means I want you. And we can tell that from his actions, okay? He's unraveling. He's unraveling. That's why you went and bought them phones, Martell. We see you, sir. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. We already talked about him going shopping. Stormy, let's talk about her, because there's more with her, honey. Stormy's mom is still online responding to fans, honey. I don't know what her problem is. Like, Betty girl, you should have some other things that you could be doing. Like, honestly, we already talked about it. Betty, honey. So so a fan said online, it says, do we know if Betty is going to go on a break as well, in terms of her being on social media and responding to and trying to read people and all up in Stormy's business, acting like Wanda? So then Betty comes in and responds by saying, nope, just celebrating the holidays and see you soon, meaning she'll be back on her shenanigans again. I said, girl, if you don't get somewhere, like, girl, team too much. All right, so then Tisha, honey, she decides that she wants to come for Mel in a subliminal post after seeing Stormy kind of talking about her wanting to end things and that, you know, she's checking out. Y'all, I talked about it yesterday, where she threw up the deuces and she was so depressed and going through it, and she didn't know if she wanted to be here no more, and she wanted to be gone indefinitely. Those type of messages. And I said, okay, this might be a good time for you to be checking in somewhere to see what is going on with you, Stormy. It sounds like you're crying out for help. You know, that's what it sounds like. So upon her talking about that, Tisha decides to come back, honey, with her little subliminal post about Mel, because she's trying to say that Melody is the cause of Stormy having all this depression and her going through what she's going through. Melody don't control nobody's feelings. She don't control nobody's feelings. At the end of the day, Stormy feels how she feels because she can't keep her mouth shut and she cannot control her mother and how her mother is moving out here in these streets at the end of the day. They don't have nothing to do with Melody and anybody feeling any type of way. Like, Melody ain't God. She don't control Stormy and what she is going through on a personal level like that. And because it's said that Stormy's been having these issues way before this situation that she talked about before in another post, allegedly, that she was feeling depressed and that she wanted to unalive herself. We talked about this before, allegedly, okay? So this is not the first time that she has spoken about this. So it's seeming like whenever things kind of get too thick for her, that is her go-to. We already saw where Ariane tried to pull that same stunt. Ariane, I feel, was looking for some type of, clout, some type of, y'all know. Where she was talking about, oh, I don't know, it's too much for me. All this situation with the show is weighing heavy on me. I'm feeling depressed and I'm feeling like, I don't want to be here no more, that type thing. Y'all remember that conversation. So now Stormy is doing the same thing that Ariane is doing. I tell y'all they hang together. So Ariane is giving her some pointers, I guess. And not that I'm downplaying anybody's sickness or anybody being depressed, but at the end of the day, Stormy, you have all this money, what you saying nobody has enough to comfort you. You have enough money to get the best doctors and or psychiatrists or whoever it is that you need to speak to help you through this situation. And figure that out, ma'am. Stay off social media. Tell your mother stay off social media. Maybe take a step back from the show so that you can work on your mental health. Because it's sounding like you have some other things that's going on that is not related to this show, to be honest. We talked about it yesterday. Maybe you're not cut out for reality television. Everybody is not cut out for it. Obviously, Melody is, because she handles it like a straight up G. We talked about it. But Stormy, maybe you cannot handle the scrutiny from fans and from people on the show. We already said it. Some people are going to like you. Some people will not. Everybody is going to most people are going to take Melody's side because she's a fan favorite. You, ma'am, are not. You came on the show thinking that your money was going to put you in the position. And as you can see, they still don't see it for you, ma'am. So I don't see a reason. I don't see that being a reason for you to want to unalive yourself or not be here anymore when you have everything to live for. You have a husband and a child that you should be thinking about. Okay. Yeah. All right, so then Tisha throws this out as she's blaming Melody for Stormy's depression, okay, if you will. She says, you never have to assassinate someone else's character to acquire what God has for you. She says, if you have to pull someone down to be pulled up, it's not God's. Okay, Tisha. So now you're a therapist now, Tisha. Okay, now what your ass need to be worried about, you're not worried about. I don't think Stormy asked you for any of your little quotes over there. Nobody asked you for that. See, now did you clean up for the holidays? We done talked about it. Y'all going to call Stanley Steve. See, the stuff you're supposed to be worrying about, you ain't do. While you worry about someone else's business, you need to be focusing on your husband and you work on your own depression. You got some depression too, Tisha. Yes, you need to be working on your own depression, your own low self-esteem, and the fact that you hate Mel and you hate other women that's out here winning because you ain't doing nothing. She always be sitting back and watching for the opportunity to be jumping in and speaking out when nobody is even talking about her. Okay, you have a need for attention because you don't get it at home. So you use social media to jump on and be trying to be talking out of turn. Ain't nobody asked you nothing. Nobody asked you. Ain't nobody asked you. Worry about your husband. Worry about getting more acquainted to your sister wives. Okay, we talked about that as well. Worry about getting more acquainted to your sister wives so you can know who they are when it's their day to be spending time with your husband. Okay, that's what your focus need to be on. Okay, nobody asked you for your thick tongue chronicles. Nobody asked for that. Anybody asked you, honey, to be out here saying nothing. Mel ain't the cause of Stormy's depression. Okay, she might be the cause of yours because you check for her way too much. I ain't never seen a woman be checking for another woman in that way. Do you want her? Maybe you do. Maybe you do, because your husband really don't. Your husband don't want you because you look like your mama. We done talked about it. Your husband don't want you because you look like your mama. Okay? We done talked about it. You look like Wanda in a halter top. You look like Wanda with a whole meat belt around you. You like Wanda with a meat belt. So when your husband come home, he's just like, damn. Like, damn, I thought her ass was already going to bed. See, he be hoping that you already be in the bed so he don't really have to see you. Okay, but your focus is on Mel, and you're running around out here thinking that Mel is the cause of somebody else's depression when, you know, she might be the cause of yours. Because like I said, you really check for her way too much. Okay, so try minding your business, Tisha. Okay, and go on and order that proactive that we talked about, girl. Go on and clean your house. Okay, Tisha. Okay, yeah. Worry about watching your cheating husband and stop hating on Mel and focusing on her too much. Like, it's giving too much, girl. Okay. Stop acting like Ariane, looking for attention. Okay. And looking for Mel to respond to you. You just want Mel to talk to you. Anything that she say to you, good or bad, you want that attention. And it's very obvious. Okay. Stop acting like and looking like you're deranged mama out here. We done talked about it, girl. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Yeah. That's why your husband, like I said, he ain't checking you, girl. You is acting like your non-cooking mama over there, like Wanda. All right. Now get on up and run away from that read, Tisha. Like you ran off the stage when they talked about them pictures in the phone, in Marcel's phone, when they exposed the two of you guys, since you knew about these pictures of your other sister wives, and you failed to mention that on the show because you was too busy talking about Mel. Ain't that a mystery? That's a mystery. You failed to mention that on the show. Now you had how many seasons we've been on the show? Because I'm sure that's not the first time he had them pictures in his phone. And I'm sure that's not the first time you knew about it. So y'all done had a whole season and a break, honey. And you ain't had so much time to even be talking about it. But you got time to be talking about Mel. You got time to be popping up at Mel's beach house over there on vacation. But you didn't have time to, you know, be talking about these pictures on the show. We're trying to figure out why. But you got time to be online talking about everybody else. Which oatmeal pie skin. You're dismissed. Goodbye. I ain't got no more for you. Ain't got no more for you. Just like your husband ain't got no more for you. I'm going to give you the same amount of attention he give you. None. Moving on. Yes, I said it. She's so damn. She is fake. She's fake and she's phony and she's attention needy. And she's deep down, she's depressed. Okay. Yeah. Why for come is you that depressed, girl? Why for come? Your husband don't show you no damn attention. And it shows. It shows because you stay online hating on other women and checking for other women. It's the same way. Anytime Destiny say something, Destiny going through something, here come Tisha. Okay. Captain saving meat belt, oatmeal pie face. She's staying in everybody else's business and can't focus on her own. You have way more to be worried about than anybody else on the show. Like, honestly, you do. You really do. You need to be taking your daughter to speech therapy. I can give you a rundown right quick. I was done with you, but I got a little bit more. You need to be taking your daughter to speech therapy so she don't be out here talking about no damn potato chips. You need to be taking your husband to the dentist so he can get his teeth fixed. You need to be taking your mother-in-law so she can get a tooth. Okay. Yeah, that should be one trip right there. Both of them, your husband needs some teeth fixed and your mother-in-law needs some teeth. All right. And what else? Stanley Steamer, y'all still probably ain't called them either. I already told you I pay for it, but now I ain't going to do it since y'all asses don't wait so long. What else? You need to be getting better acquainted with your sister wives and figuring out why your husband got all these pictures in his phone that he shouldn't have in there. Okay, Tisha. All right. You should have been called Mel to see if she could send you a peace treaty gift of her 7th Avenue for that skin. Why you trying to be fresh-faced on national television and we keep telling you. Okay. Yeah. Fresh face. Okay. You cannot be fresh-faced. Ain't nothing about you fresh. Okay. Ain't nothing about you fresh. Ask old boy down there in Texas. All right. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. Okay. Allegedly. Okay. Because he was trying to say it smelled like a fish house there. Okay. Allegedly. Don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. Because I know some stuff that I can say it on here. I can say it. I can say it. Okay. Yes. He was saying it smelled like a fish house when he was around you. Allegedly. And there's no reason why any woman should be smelling like fish when we have a whole aisle in the damn store that caters to us, okay? Women, there's no reason why we should be out here smelling like fish when we have a whole aisle in the grocery store, in Walmart, any other damn store that will cater to our needs. There's Summer's Eve. Do I need to name it out? Do I need to name them out? All right. Old people used to tell you, honey, vinegar and water, baby. Vinegar and water, baby. One squish a day, honey, would take the fish away. Do I need to say it again? Now, your grandparents used to tell you use vinegar and water back in the day. But nowadays, baby, they got Summer's Eve and all this stuff, baby. One squish a day, honey, would take the fish smell away. Yes, it will. Now, don't get me going off in here on that. There's no reason that a woman should be out here smelling like a tuna factory out here. Nah. But you worry about somebody else and their depression. It's depressing just thinking about somebody walking around smelling like damn fish. Damn, and I like fish, and I don't even want no damn fish now. Ugh. You should not be walking around smelling like a full-fledged tilapia sandwich out here, girl. Nah. That's probably why he ain't home, because he's like sick and tired. I was like, did you cook fish today? He come home like, did you cook fish today? What the hell is that smell? Somebody need to take the trash out in here. Jesus. Woo, let's move on. I ain't got no more for you, girl. I ain't got no more. I'm trying to behave, Lord. I'm trying to behave. Who, Jesus? People like that. Y'all. Yeah, it's a whole fish factory, girl. Y'all know. There's no reason. There's no reason for women. Y'all, you supposed to be right. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be right. That thing's supposed to be right, baby. If it's smelling like fishy, baby, listen. I don't know what to tell you. It's a whole aisle in the store for us. What aisle is the vinegar and water on? That's what you're supposed to be asking. What aisle is your summer's eve on there? Go down there at Kroger. Kroger got a whole aisle for us. A whole aisle. Walk in there and say, excuse me. What aisle is your vinegar? Maybe you can't say vinegar. Go on and write it out or something. What aisle is your vinegar? She probably say vinegar like that. What aisle is your vinegar and water on? What aisle is it on? What aisle is your summer's eve on? That's probably how she said it. What aisle is your summer's eve on? When you go down to the Kroger or to the Walmart, you know Walmart, they got a long aisle of stuff for us. Okay. Yeah. Go back there and get girl summer's eve, baby. Well, squish, and you're good. One squish a day will take the fish away. All right. I might get that on a t-shirt. Sounds so good, don't you agree? Let's move on. I didn't even mean to be petty today, but see what y'all did? Y'all brought it out of me, honestly. Now I done gave my life to the Lord, and there y'all go. Moving on. Jhené Aiko, singer Jhené Aiko. Okay, I hope I'm saying her name right. Her dad, y'all, is 78 damn years old. Okay, and he has welcomed his 9th baby, honey, 1 month after she gave birth. Let's go and show y'all the picture of her so y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay, this is her and her dad. Y'all know who she is. Okay, she's with, I think his name is the rapper Big Sean. Okay, and this is the woman who had his baby, honey, in the hospital. Child. Little baby worm, honey. That's what she's still having kids for at that age. You're 78 years old. You're supposed to be sitting on somebody's porch, smoking a pipe and, watching the cars pass by. You still out here having chilling. The 9th baby at 78 years old. I said, what the hell kind of worms is this, y'all? That's giving worms. Like this, it's giving caterpillars. It's giving worms. It's that's team too much. That's him, child. He's proud of his baby. That's him, child. I said, bro, you might want to go on and sit down somewhere now. Nah, he looked like he drive a church van, okay, with a cooler in the back with some sodas back there, when he driving around through the hood out here, telling him, reach back there and get you a good old sun kiss out the cooler back there. And you're thinking about making another chilling, making some more chilling out here. He look like he drive a church van with a cooler in the back, with some sun kiss in the cooler, out here with these little young chicks trying to populate the world out here. That's what it's looking like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so reach back there and get you a good old sun kiss back there out the cooler. Get in here and let me talk to you about something, Mm-hmm. That's what it's giving. Let's move on. In other news, I woke up on one, y'all. I really, really did. I got something else I want to share with y'all that I thought was just very amusing to me. Very amusing. All right. Now, as you guys know, I talked about R. Kelly. Everybody knows he's locked up. Y'all know why he's locked up. We're not going to go in depth to it. But I was talking the other day about Jocelyn Savage. I remember when I shared a picture showing that she had a baby Her dad is coming out saying that she did not have a baby. He don't know who that baby is. He says that if it is her baby, that he would accept it, and because it would be his grandchild. But he's saying that she did not have a baby, and that R. Kelly's people in his camp is lying and putting her up to saying this. And he's even going as far as saying he don't think that she's even still alive. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? Like, he's saying that somebody is posting on her account, and that it's not her, and that he has not seen any signs of her being alive, or that she's well, or what's going on with her. So I don't know what is going on. She's one of the girls who just did not want to go home. Okay, as y'all know, Azriel Clary, who was in that situation, she went back home to her parents. All right, she rekindled her relationship with her parents, which I think that was a great thing. She should have been gone. Y'all remember a while back, she and Jocelyn had this huge fight in R. Kelly's apartment. Y'all remember that, where they had a huge fight. It was bad. Don't know what they were fighting about. But after that, that is when Azriel decided she was leaving, going back home. As I said, Jocelyn stayed. She's been like supporting R. Kelly tooth and nail with this whole case. She's been writing him. Why you're writing him, I don't know, because he can't read. They said that she calls him and she checks in on him, that she's there for him. So his dad, or Jocelyn's dad, is saying that he still wants her to come home, and he don't think that she's safe. Well, at the end of the day, she's an adult now. He wants to be suing, and he wants his people to do some type of an investigation to be trying to see what is going on with her. But at this point, she's an adult. If she don't want to leave, she's not going to leave. She's not going to leave. He's been trying for years. He's been going to TMZ and everybody else to speak out to try to get her to come home. Y'all saw him on the documentary where he went to the Trump Towers and he was trying to see Jocelyn, to talk to her. She would not come down out of the room to talk to them. So it's like, I don't know. I already said I felt like it had something to do with, something going on up here. Stockholm is what it's giving. It's giving Stockholm syndrome mentally. It doesn't seem that she's there. So I don't know, prayers to her. But I'm gonna let you guys hear just a little bit of what he had to say. He's very concerned, allegedly.
Hello, everyone. I'm coming on this live today to talk about some issues that is going on in my family. I'm trying to wait to get clarity on some stuff to make sure that this is 100% accurate. So I come on here today to clear up some things that has been put in the media, specifically about Jocelyn Savage. So I want to talk about it, and rest assured what I'm telling you is 100% accurate. My daughter, Jocelyn, is not pregnant. This is 100% accurate. My daughter also, whoever did the Patreon account, is over this. So rest assured, I'm investigating this to the fullest, and other people are too. That little girl, the little baby that is on that account is a pretty little baby, no doubt about that. If my daughter had if I had a granddaughter, I would be the first to say I love this child, no matter what the situation is, period. But rest assured, that's not my granddaughter. And rest assured, Jocelyn is not pregnant. These people are evil, cruel people to take a horrible situation and try to make some type of profit off of it by going in the media saying that my daughter is pregnant. Knowing her stability, nobody knows. My daughter's been hidden away from everyone due to the circumstances. and it's not right. If it was the case that my daughter had a child, they would come forth. My daughter would come forth and be happy about it. But as we both know, that my daughter has not come forth, and my daughter has not responded in a fashion to say that this is her child. I have messaged that channel also in the past to see if that was my daughter, to congratulate. That channel has not responded in the proper way of what I will be looking for as a grandfather of this child. Rest assured that I have been in contact with other people to try to develop a situation to try to find out who's behind the Patreon account, behind these books that are being put out saying my daughter has written. Also behind the saying that she was pregnant with Robert Sylvester's child. None of this is true. These people are scammers, and they deserve to be put behind bars where they belong. I don't know who it may be, but we are going to find out. And I promise you, if my daughter would call and let me know, I would help her tremendously to try to get these people arrested. 100%. My intent is to help my daughter in any which way I can. My concerns is to make sure she's okay and healthy and fine. At this point in time, I don't even know if my daughter's alive or not, due to the circumstances of what she's going through. Somebody's trying to throw this family off and trying to deceive us and thinking that my daughter is fine and okay, which I don't think it is true. I need to show some type of form of proof of life that my daughter is still living, because I don't think that she's living at this point in time. Due to all the things that someone has put out in the media to try to prove some type of point, I truly and honestly believe that my daughter is being harmed in some form or fashion. Whether Rob is in jail, whether these actual predator people who are trying to cover up, my thing is not to blame someone else that is in jail at this point, but someone that is actually trying to cover up a situation about my daughter. I am wanting to investigate this more, and I encourage the federal authorities in Chicago to investigate this. And I also ask the authorities of the FBI to investigate this and see if my daughter's still living and see if she is okay. My concerns are my daughter, not Robert Sylvester Kelly. My concern is to make sure that she's fine and healthy. My whole family is concerned of her, and we want to make sure that she's okay. Please, report these 2 pages to have these pages taken down immediately. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Jocelyn is fine. That's all we want. So we want to make sure that this goes accordingly. Thank you for your attention and time. Please report these 2 pages to make sure that they get taken down and we find the truth behind what's going on with Jocelyn Savage. Thank you.
What y'all think about it? That honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like somebody is lying at the end of the day. Who knows if she had a baby? I know they said for the longest that she was trying to have kids and she could not. They were saying that before he went to jail that she kind of saved some sperm or something so that she could have a baby and had saved her eggs or whatever, that she had some type of IVF done. R. Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bone Jean, spoke out to say that Jocelyn was not pregnant and that she was not having R. Kelly's baby. So I don't know what is going on. It's like 2 stories going on. So it's like a page that Jocelyn allegedly has up where this baby now has been posted to say that she had this baby. Let me see if I still have the picture because I did a live on it. And so his attorney, R. Kelly's attorney, is saying no, she did not have a baby. Jocelyn is saying that she did, and whoever it is that's controlling that page is steady posting pictures saying that, you know, that here's the baby. Let me show you guys a picture for those of you that didn't see it. This is a page that this is supposed to be her page where she posted the picture saying that this is her baby that she had with R. Kelly. For those of you that didn't see it, what do y'all think? I don't know. It's giving crazy vibes to me. I don't know why she would want to lie about that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with it. But she did post that she had a baby by him and that was his baby. Okay. So I don't know. It was said that she most recently had this baby. So I don't know what it's giving y'all. I don't think that she's ready to come home. I think that she has chosen to stay there with him. Honestly, Jocelyn has always thought that she was going to be made famous. It was said in the documentary that R. Kelly told her that he was her little Aaliyah, that he wanted to make her his next Aaliyah. Jocelyn came there to be a singer. If you guys followed any videos that she put out, honestly, I don't think she can sing as well. Honestly, I'm just saying, I don't think she has a voice. And you really, nowadays, you don't really have to have a voice to be a singer because they have all this stuff, these equipments that they can kind of make you sound a certain way when you really can't sing. But I think he was more infatuated with her because he felt like she reminded him of Aaliyah. So it's kind of weird. Like I said, I do feel like she does have some Stockholm syndrome going on. Her family has been fighting for years to try to get her to come home. She has refused. So at the end of the day, I don't know whose baby this is. I don't know where this baby came from. They're saying that she has been having problems for years trying to have a baby or getting pregnant. So I don't know if R. Kelly's attorney is speaking out saying that the baby is not his and that she was never pregnant and that the baby was, and whoever's baby was, that she was not pregnant by him, then I don't know who to believe and what to believe at this point. It's just crazy. And then her dad, like I said, is doing this live saying that he don't even think that she's alive. I don't know what to think. It's giving crazy vibes. It's giving crazy vibes to me. It is kind of depressing because, you know, the whole situation. At the end of the day, sir, you a whole R&B singer out here. You could have had any woman that you wanted to have. So why you had all of these children, per se, allegedly, around you was just not a good look. Okay. Hence the reason he is locked up now, allegedly. Okay. So hopefully they can figure this situation out. If she chooses to come home, I hope that she is able to do so while he is locked up. But as you guys know, he do have people that are working for him. And I don't know, guys. But I think she did clap back. I think I had a message where they showed her something about her clapping back. Let me see if I have that. Let me see if I have that. Let me see. I thought I had a message where she clapped back at her dad. Did I have it? Did I have it? Did I delete it? Okay. Yeah, so she named the baby, well, somebody named the baby Ava Lee Kelly, and the baby was supposed to be born on the 8th of December. Okay, and I have it here. Let me show y'all this picture. They have the date and the baby's name there. Okay. Yeah. It's a message that she, oh, here it is. Here it is. I thought I deleted it. So she clapped back after her dad did the video that I just showed you guys. She said, this is why, let me blow it up so I can see it. Because y'all know I can't half damn see. She said, this is why my child will not be around you guys for this exact same reason. She says, you're not going to have all this negative energy around my child. That's what Jocelyn had to say in a comment about her dad. Okay. And then somebody else said under Jocelyn's comment, it says that he should be in jail too. It says, let's be clear about that. He's no better than R. Kelly in my eyes. That is what a fan had to say about R. Kelly in that situation. So she's saying that that's why the baby will never be around her family because of that, because he continues to do videos. And y'all know before the whole case with R. Kelly, okay, y'all know before he actually got locked up, he her dad was doing her family actually was doing all these videos. Like I said, with TMZ, it was like every other week they were in the media doing some type of video talking about Jocelyn. You can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 if you can hear me. If you cannot, put a 2. Okay. Put a 1 if you can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Somebody said they can. You can hear me now? My apologies, guys. Ever since we had our outage here, we've been having some issues here with internet, me and a few other people in my neighborhood as well. Ever since we had our outage, I was on the phone yesterday for the longest with my internet provider for them trying to fix this issue. My video yesterday was blurry. I apologize to you guys for that as well. So if you guys can hear me, thank you. For those of you that cannot hear me, we're getting ready to get off here anyway. But my apologies, like I said, to my Caramelians and or followers, everyone in this video. But at the end of the day, they need to figure that situation out. If she's in any danger, hopefully they can figure out what is going on so that they can get to the bottom of this, okay? Do we have trolls? Okay. Yeah, for those of you that cannot hear me, I see they're saying, somebody put a message in saying go out and come back in if you guys can do that. We're almost at the end here. That's pretty much all I had. Somebody said we got trolls. Do we got trolls? Let's get them on out of here, mods. For those of you that's mods, please go ahead and block them trolls, honey, because we don't do the trolls over here. Okay? We don't do no trolls over here. We don't do the trolls. Y'all get out of here. Who is that? Marceau, Tisha, is that y'all? Y'all get out of here. Let me make sure I'm getting all my messages out to you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Because I think I may hop on later on today because I want to save some stuff to talk about later on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. I hope I gave you guys enough information as to what is going on in these YouTube Huntsville streets. Okay, guys, everything related to the show. Y'all know I try to stay on top of that. We have 503 in the building with 356 likes. Can we go ahead and get the likes up before we get out of here, you guys? Thank you guys so much for being here this morning. Thank you, Aunt Ann, for being here. If we have any more content creators in the building, thank y'all for being here as well. If you did not like the video, please go ahead and do that. Also, if you did not subscribe to this channel, don't know what you're waiting on. Y'all know it's the bomb over here. Y'all know we keep the tea over here. Y'all know we have a laugh and a whole gag over here. Yes, we do. It says, love your review. Thank you, Monica Gillespie, and everyone else in the chat. Thank you, guys. It says, yes, always so good. Thank you, guys. I try to be very informative with the information that I give you guys. In the video that I showed you guys with Martell and the kids, it kind of got under my skin a little bit because I didn't feel like I said, that he should have had the kids out in the cold like that at night. As y'all know, the weather is much colder at night. And for baby sugar mama, y'all know we love us some sugar mama. For her to be on there crying and saying she want her mommy because she was cold, like that kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit, Martell. Now you got to do better. You got to do better while you're out here buying these phones, trying to be tracking Mel and seeing what Mel doing. Like, let it go, sir. She is over you. She's done with you. She's moving on, as you should do as well. She's not coming back. It's obvious. When a woman, I don't listen to R. Kelly no more, but the song is true. When a woman is fed up, there is nothing you can do about it. You can buy as many phones as you want to buy. Okay, you can drive by her house, you can stalk, you can do all that stuff that you continue to do, but she is not coming back. You have lost this woman. You've lost her. Okay, so yes, please go out and come back in. Miss Robin Love, she says she can't hear me. For those of you that cannot hear me, please go out and come back into the live. Okay, my apologies to you guys. All right, it's over, y'all. It's over for him. It's over for him. This woman has moved on. She don't want you, Martell. You lost it. You lost a good thing. And I'm telling you, it's that baby, Lil Holt, Lil Maverick, the Screamer, Lil LD, Lil Diabetes, as I call him. Ever since you went out here and did that, that was a no-go for Melody. Okay? Because she stayed with you for 7 years while you were stepping out. And we get ready to get out of here in a second. She stayed with you for 7 years when you stepped out with Ariana and everybody else. Okay? Trying to give you a chance to get yourself together. But then you had to go on out here and have a baby. And that was the last straw for her. And she's not about to come back for you to be taking her money over there to Ariana. Okay. She don't want that. She don't want to be in your life with that child. So she allowed you to go on and do what you wanted to do, which is have your outside life. So now that you have that, accept that. Accept that. While he's saying he still want to have more children, that's not going to fix your situation, sir, because you can barely take care of the ones that you have. According to your ex-wife, Melody, you were not financially helping her as you should. So to go out here and have more children, that's not fixing the situation. That's only creating a bigger problem, because your children are already being forced to have to develop a relationship with this outside child that they did not ask to have to split their time with. It's unfair to them. So for you to keep talking about you want to have more children, to continuously have to split time with your children who want to spend time with you, but they have to split their time with a badass little child who wants to be screaming and hollering and acting out. Okay. It's not fair to your children. If you love them, then focus on them and give them what they deserve and not what you feel they want. Okay. Like I said, for Christmas, they didn't want no phones. You should have asked them what they wanted, Martell. But because you are selfish, and it shows, you are selfish. You were selfish in your marriage, which has caused you to be divorced. Okay. So you need to work on not being as selfish, Martell. That's what you need to focus on. Stop being selfish and focusing on yourself. When you have a family, when you have a wife, it's no longer about you. It's about you and your family. Okay. Narcissists do not care what other people like and or feel, because their focus is on them and what they want. That is why he was able to go to Destin and tell them, oh, you guys sit over there. Me and Mel gonna sit here, and didn't ask her. You don't consider nobody else's feelings because you are selfish. Okay. Yeah. So, says I'm back. Thank you for coming back. So work on that, Martell, so that when you do meet somebody else, that you don't destroy that relationship as well. Okay. While you're in your fake counseling sessions. All right, sir. With your imaginary therapist. All right. Yes. So thank you guys for being here. And we're going to go ahead and get on out of here so you guys can continue your day. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Caramelians. And thank you to my content creators as well. Please go ahead and hit that like button. We got 470 still in the building and 394 likes. Thank you guys. We're going to get out of here. Love you guys that way. All right. And goodbye.